going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good day. We got to update some stuff for July. We got to update the follower goal. We got to update the sub point goal thing. Yeah, hope everybody's having a good day. Let's see. Widgets. Chat, stream, TikTok, spin, sub goal. Let's go ahead and end that and start it over. End of July. Save. All right. And then the follower goal. There it is. And all right. What's up, brother? How you doing? How are you today, sir? All right, we got those things updated. They look better now. They look right. What else do we have going on? Trying to make sure everything looks right here. Oh, it says my average stream bit rate is too high. Unstable. Doing okay, still boring hot, so keeping hydrated and cool. That is important, sir. Please stay hydrated, stay cool. I know you don't have a lot of options there for how cool you can be. Oh, what is that? What is that? Can I adjust this? Nope. You don't have an AC or things like that, or swamp coolers or whatever. So, if I could send you an AC unit to help keep you cool, I would totally do that. I'm good. I woke up today and played some 7 Days to Die with the wife. She's getting ready to watch some soccer games, and I decided to come down here and jump on and do a little later in the day stream than I normally do. It's actually surprisingly warm in my basement today. Usually it's pretty cool in here, so I was kind of half expecting to be a little cool and need my hoodie behind me here, but it's warm enough that I'm kind of like, no, I don't think we will. But I also was having like that ADHD paralysis about starting my stream. Like I wanted to be live by like 3:30, and here it is 4:10. We've been live for like 5 minutes. So sometimes, sometimes that'll get you. All right, we started playing a game called EverQuest Legends, or I guess it's EverQuest, but it's a specific server or branch of EverQuest. Yeah, sometimes it's hard, man. Sometimes it's all I want to do is like go live and hang out with people, and then it's like the closer I get to trying to do it, the harder it is for me to do it. Like my brain is physically resisting me with I don't know, static. So we got Star Citizen event going on till the 15th. We got like 4 days left on that if I want to try to make it through all of that. We were playing some 7 Days to Die. I think one of the last times. I tend to listen to music before and during the start when I'm feeling that. Like, oh, hey, you know what? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Like, I knew today that I set the goal. It's like, I'm streaming today. Like, that's like my family was in town last week, so I didn't really get a chance to do anything last week streaming wise. So it's like, it's happening this weekend. And so then it was like, the closer it got, the harder it was. But I like the music idea. That's a good idea. I also like, sometimes I like overwhelm myself with like ideas of things I want to do. Um, you know, TikTok videos, post to Patreon, adding stuff to YouTube Shorts and trying to grow that. You know what? I am anything if not transparent, and um, I for sure, if I can help somebody feel less alone, then if you ever feel this way, you're not alone. And I am more than happy to talk about it with anybody to help them understand, because I know there are people out there that don't believe that, you know, like ADHD is a thing. So it is. I promise it is. I was a late diagnosed adult. It's a real thing. But what do we want to play? I'm thinking EverQuest Legends because I picked it up this week, played around with a little bit, and I am totally clueless. I haven't played EverQuest since probably like 2004, if I had to guess. So, I mean, I've played a little bit on Steam for like their free version of it. But that was like a different version of it. This is more like what I used to play way back in the day. So there's a lot of stuff that I am still figuring out. But I am having a really good time figuring it out. That's what you're feeling? Go for it. Yeah. I guess we should probably, let's update the category real fast. That didn't look like it updated. I feel like sometimes OBS doesn't like register things like it's supposed to. Does it, is it on here now if I go into here? All right, it shows it in here. That's good. All right, so we got that. That's updated. Will, did you ever play any EverQuest back in the day, Will? We're gonna make a new character on a different server, I think, just to kind of play around for stream's sake. Because I've got a guy that I'm kind of playing around with, but I don't know if it's like, I don't know that it's what I want to be. So in this particular version of EverQuest, you can multi-class and you can pick a main class and then 2 secondary classes. So you get like all the perks and benefits of like all 3 of them at once, which is kind of crazy. I was really late to gaming, let alone PC gaming. Right on. I was super late to Minecraft. Minecraft had been out for, I don't know, probably like 10 years before I feel like one of my mustache hairs is like sticking out just enough that I can see it. I was late to Minecraft though. It was one that yeah. So anyway, that's what I was trying to say. So being late to gaming, I can appreciate that. I remember we had an Atari growing up, and then we had not an NES, but we had the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and that was I would say like our first like real gaming console. Like because the Atari was cool, but I don't think we really played it probably as much as like what we did the Super Nintendo. Didn't get your laptop till 2018. Dang. Well, cool. That means you weren't around very long before I started following you, because I think I followed you in 2019, maybe 2020. I had my mom's Game Boy for many years with 3 games, and then had a DS, PS2, and GameCube all at the same time. Hey. We had a PS2 for a while. We had a PlayStation 1 for a while. Or maybe the neighbor kid hit. Well, I think we did. Because I can remember playing this EverQuest game on there called Champions of Narath. And it was a pretty fun game that me and my brother sunk a lot of hours into. Yeah, when I think back to like the Nintendo 64 was probably one of the most influential systems in my life. Um, I don't know, something about the cartridges back then I really liked, and I wasn't prepared for us to go towards like the discs world. But now it's hard for me to imagine like going back to like a cartridge. Yeah, they did have a lot of cool games. Final Fantasy VII is one of the earliest PS1 games I can remember playing just hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of. So you can only have one character per server. I've got a character on this server right now. So we might jump over here to Freeport and just kind of like make a new person. Dare I ask how you feel about Sony getting rid of physical discs? I am real against that. I'm against Rockstar and GTA charging $80 and then $100 for the game because they're essentially blocking parts of the complete release behind a paywall, and I think that's pretty shitty. Um, and I'm definitely against Sony getting rid of physical media because I'm against the subscription based service direction that the world is going in because now everything has it, everything needs it. Amazon and Jeff Bezos are trying to convert to uh, some kind of like cloud gaming thing. Like they don't want anybody to own any physical media anymore because if you own it, then you can do what you want with it, and they make less money. So all it is greedy companies trying to get richer. Um, so not a fan. And like even Microsoft recently was talking about how uh, you could buy a disc that would have a digital license to a game, and then you would own that digital license or whatever. But it's like nothing is going. Like, how do you take that over to a buddy's house to play? How do you know, gaming was meant to bring people together, and the more they do stuff like this, I feel like the further they're trying to drive people apart. But that's just me. That's just me. I'm not a fan. I didn't like it when I found out that Nintendo was basically selling physical copies that were the same thing. It was just a key code that was going to get you the game online. If if they can sell you content that they can take away, there's a problem with that. That is not okay. Suddenly, they recently bought Queen's Music back catalog, and they've already announced they will be releasing all 19 albums on vinyl, CD, and cassette over the next year. How can one half of Sony see physical demand in one respect, but music, yeah, respect to music, but not gaming and film? It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. So, I do want you guys to be ready for these graphics, because these graphics are going to be, I mean, as you can probably already tell, it's old school. Temporary beta server, thank you for the warning. It's old school, baby. We've got barbarians, dark elves, dwarves. We've got the erudite, I think is how you say that. The gnome. We got half elves, halflings, high elves, humans, the Ixar. These guys, I always thought these guys were pretty cool. The ogres, also pretty cool. Trolls. Then there's the Karen, which are cat people, which are coming with the live release of the game. They're not currently. It's very much Star Wars Galaxy's graphics. This is like 1999 graphics at its peak. And I believe Star Wars Galaxies came out in 2003. But Star Wars Galaxies very much took EverQuest, like the format of EverQuest, and said, hey, we could do that, and we could do it with Star Wars. And that's what they did. And honestly, Star Wars Galaxies to this day is still probably my favorite MMO of all time. So, We got the troll, we got wood elves, and then we've got the froglock, which I like the froglocks a lot. I think they're pretty fun. Let's go ahead and close that one out. But so each race has an alignment. There are some that are like neutral that can be good or evil alignment, and then there are some that are just evil alignment. So like the ogres, trolls, Ixars are all like generally the dark elves, generally evil races. And so they have access to certain classes that are only technically like evil classes, like a necromancer or a shadow knight. So like you couldn't be a dwarf shadow knight for your main class, but you could be like the opposing version of that, like a paladin. Yeah, it's fun though. I like this game a lot. Humans can go, good or bad based on whatever. They can be a bunch of different things, and their alignment can go different ways. And it gives you like a little description of the humans. It gives you a little description of the classes. Yeah, this game though, many hours in this game before World of Warcraft came along, and then when World of Warcraft came along, it was like, oh man, did World of Warcraft take me and run with it. If you use AD, you can rotate them. What? Yeah. I think it gives you like a random version of it every time you click off and come back. Wacky Moose, what's happening, brother? Let's get you a shout out too, sir. Yeah, but I'm a fan. I remember playing, I think my first ever character was a Dark Elf Necromancer. I had played a Barbarian Rogue for a while. I thought they were a lot of fun. I had a Dwarf Paladin I played for a while. I had a Froglock Cleric that I liked a lot. Was one of my more favorite classes that I played. I had an Ogre, probably Warrior or Shadow Knight if I had to guess, one of the two. And it was pretty fun. Like, they're just ridiculous. Look at them feet. They're so ugly. And they were meant to be ugly back then. Nothing much, was trying to be sneaky and follow when you make character, but I fucked up. What? Oh, because you weren't sneaky? I went to, I already forgot the server. I went to whatever server that, will we go back one? Oh, nope, it just closed out the game. Just closed out the game. Let's relaunch it. I went to whatever server Voodoo said he was playing on. I can't remember. Freeport. I know we're over here on Kinos. That's the one we play on normally. Rivervale. To me, it doesn't really matter where we play, so I don't remember what my original server was back in the day. Actually, I think Voodoo might have been on Rivervale. I can't remember now. Freeport might have been the original server I played on. Alright, let's bring this back up here. Yes, we know. I'm half tempted to make whatever Beast Lord is. Raw nature, they focus this energy into themselves and their warder pets. Beast Lords are primarily a melee class with the ability to wear leather armor and wield blunt weapons or use their bare hands to attack. Beast Lords prepare for battle by calling on their animal warder and increasing the creature's natural abilities with spells. Beast Lords share every battle with their warders, fighting alongside these fierce companions or falling back to heal and aid. They gain spells to slow, damage their opponents. It's also tempting to just be like, a high elf wizard, you know, and just cast fireballs and stuff. We might have to make a dwarf rogue though. You know, we just might have to go for it. Of course, we gotta jump in and change the appearance a little bit. Not that dwarves are supposed to be, you know, attractive, but we gotta make sure they're not too ugly. I think this is the one we gotta go with. This looks just like me. Is this the face that you made your dwarf, Wacky? Let's do it. He's gonna be a rogue. What's our secondary class gonna be for a rogue? The hazard face. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, and then they basically give you access to everything for your secondary, which is pretty cool. I feel like if you make a rogue necromancer, right, then you can have your pet taunting and, like, getting aggro while you kind of sneak behind him as a rogue and do, like, the backstab thing. Of course, what was the other one? Beast Lord? Beast Lords get some kind of pet. I think we're going to start out as a rogue Beast Lord to start. If you're in front of them, I think it still backstabs them. Yeah, I think, but I thought that was like an alternate ability or something that they got. I didn't think they still got backstab without like points in it or something. I could be wrong. It might just be a thing rogues get now. The first time you load into the game, too. Man, it just takes its sweet time. I forgot I'm in the tutorial. I gotta remember to uncheck that. Although you get the boots for doing the tutorial, so it's not like the worst thing ever. Alright, there was a way to copy loadout. This was 7-11. This is the one we probably want. Let's do that. Ah, it's so much better. Oh man, I forgot what it's like to be short in EverQuest. What? Shut up. I get a roll? Ah. I do not remember this being a thing in the original EverQuest. Alright, what do we have here? We have Minor Healing. I guess that's Beast Lord. And then we get Wild Spirit. Spirit of Sharik. Summons a feral warder to aid in your battle. Let's do that real fast. I want to see what this looks like. Is that a squirrel? Some kind of rat thing? Okay, well that's fantastic. I love everything about that. So let's we're gonna switch these two. Apparently it takes me longer to learn a spell. It's a skunk? It looks like a skunk. Oh man, dwarves take a long time to study their books. I didn't know I'd get a minor healing spell. That's pretty cool. There we go. Alright, so we got our pet. So now we're going to take our minor healing and put it right there so we can heal ourselves. So we've got our pet attack ability. I don't think I need stop cast right now. says it's not usable, we'll get rid of it. We gotta get rid of the spells here. We don't have the boots yet. Alright. Alright. We got a robe. What's this thing here? Enduring breath. Alright. So first we come over here. We hail this guy. You found Doug. You have a letter in your inventory for Doug. Alright, Doug. Let me grab this letter for Doug. Give. Alright. Let's put that there real fast. Let's move that up. Alright. Let's talk. That says, let's stretch out those legs a bit. Go talk to my old man in the cave to the south. Alright, let's go talk to old man. We're gonna roll while we do it. Let's go. I forgot how funny it is to be a dwarf in EverQuest. Old man Doug. Is my pet following me? Pet! I don't know where my pet went. Alright, let's hail this guy. Help. Go down to the merchant, get as I went past, if you break down there, pick up my supplies. Alright, let's go get his supplies. My little skunk is kind of slow, apparently. I might have to make a ranger beast lord now so I can have a pet right out the gate as a ranger. Oh man, there's so many choices. This game, what is this game doing to me? Alright, we got his supplies now. The little skunk is pretty cute though. I do wish that I could not have the little give window right on top of the inventory window. If I move it, will it move? Like if I put it to the side or something, will it stay to the side? So like, I gotta do this, right? And I gotta grab this. And so now when I do this, why does this open back up? Like I don't need that to open back up. Did he give us the boots? He gave us the boots. Alright, now we need to get a copy of the boots because we're going to put them right down there. Alright, let's see. More work. I don't need anything else. Go ask my son for more work. Alright. Now we can click those. Look at us. We're fast. Fast as fuck, boy. I do remember the dwarf having like a front flip though. Maybe that was my paladin. Did like a front flip as a dwarf, and I always thought that was really funny. Ha ha ha. Alright. More work. Could you just do one more thing? Go up the stairs to the east and check on my grandfather. Alright. Don't worry, Grandpa, we're coming. Grandpa Doug. Grandpa Doug's a ghost. Alright. Here it is. We're gonna send the pet. Oh, damn! That pet just wrecked him. Shut up. Why is that pet so strong? Damn, guys. The pet is strong right out the gate. That is a strong little skunk, man. Alright, did we get... We did get more than... Can we give him all of them? Did he give me 2 pairs of boots? He did. Look, we're putting all the boots on so we have a little extra armor class here. We're just going to go ahead and destroy that, though. Alright. Yeah, they want you to merge them. I'm not merging them. Ah. Not yet, anyway. I'll wait till we get some loot for some more boots. Finished. And he tells us to go check out the bank. But I don't think that anything... I don't think we need to do anything to check out the bank. We click finished, ready to go, send. I don't remember where we go as dwarves. Alright, so then the rogue. Read the note in your inventory and head to me when you're ready for training. Little reputation around Caladim. I believe I could strike a deal that could be mutually beneficial. Return this note to me with your talents in my outfit. Mater. Alright, Mater's right in front of us here. So we hit done. We're going to give Mater the note. Mater gives us a chess piece. So now we can hail Mater, right? No? Does Mater not? Can I right click on Mater? Oh, Mater will trade me. Oh, is it somebody else? Is there a guild master? Maybe you give me missions? Here we go. Volunteer to exterminate the rats. Go patrol the mines and see if you see any rats. Bash them good, return to me with your rat pelts, and I'll give you some armor as payment. You're going to have to smash that infernal cleaner. Darn that blasted clockwork cleaner. No one in Caladim even knows what it is. Some kind of rat in armor. Rat paladin? The name fits. We miners have seen many like it in the Gnome City during the heist or visits. We have to get rid of this one in Caladim. If you smash it and get its scrap metal, I am authorized to give you a mining cap. Alright, so we're looking for rat pelts. God, I don't even know the last time I have been here, so we're going to be lost down here, I think. What? Come back here, rat. Come back here. Ah. I don't know where to go, guys. That's my pet. Oh, we're leaving. I didn't mean to leave. Let's see if we can find any rats down here. That's my pet again. Definitely feels like we're down in the caves. EverQuest did a good job of making you feel like you were down in the fucking shit. What's the butcher block? Is the butcher block where we go to level? Butcher block mountains. Am I supposed to be killing rats in the mountains? I bet the rats are in there. Oh no, I don't have a map of this area. Let's go fight the snake. Yeah, stabby. Cloth wristband. We will loot that. And we will wear that. Go get him, little skunk. Go get him. Don't let the goblin whelp get away. Oh, another goblin's attacking. Gotta fuck him up. Alright, I'm gonna be real honest. I don't see any rats, so I feel like we gotta go back down there and figure out how to get down lower. This is why my pet can't keep up, because I'm too fast. Fast as fuck, boy. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna be honest, Wacky Moose. I think I gotta make a dwarf on the other server. I don't think I can be anything other than a dwarf on the other server. Let's go left. Oh, man. Guys, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. The nostalgia this game brings me. Oh, well, look at that. We're right back here. So let's... Can we go... Oh, here we go. Can we go this way? Does this take us down into the mines? This is how we get lost. Giant rat. There we go. That's who we want to fight. Oh, where'd he go? Some of the nostalgia factor means more than the gameplay. Oh, 100 times. 100%. Sorry, not 100 times. 100%. It takes me back, man. Well, you know, and I made a TikTok about it, but in 2013 they were talking about making this game called EverQuest Next. And I was so excited about the idea. What did that guy want us to bring? Pelts? He wanted us to bring pelts. I was so excited about the idea and the possibility for this EverQuest Next game. And then 3 years later, they just were like, nope, just kidding. We're going to cancel it. Like, it's not going to be a thing. And it was such a bummer because it was such a cool looking MMO, such a cool looking idea for an MMO. All right, so I guess that's the only stuff on this side, maybe. And it really is just such a bummer that it didn't get to see the light of day. It didn't get to be realized. Oh, is this it? Is this the only part of the mines? I'm gonna need some more giant rats to kill, guys. Got the berserker guy right there too. That's good. Oh, here we go. Where's this go, I wonder? It had so much potential. So many games back then could just get canceled because they hadn't cost the world to make that point. Nowadays, millions, and they have to put out games because of massive investment. Yeah, yeah, and you know, and I blame Sony Online Entertainment for a lot of the failures of some of the MMOs back in the day too. Like, it's, in my opinion, it is definitely their fault that like games like Star Wars Galaxies didn't live on the way they should have. We got clerics. We got here paladins. Paladins. Yep, yep, yep. Just a paladin order hall. Aha. Paladin Guildmaster. How'd you get up there, sir? Is it this way? See, and as a former dwarf paladin, I can remember coming to talk to this guy all the way up here. I almost feel like we need to be like first person mode to try to get through this place. First person mode in this game doesn't play right though. It doesn't feel like a first person game. It feels like you're just too close. And it's probably enough to make some of you guys sick trying to watch it. Come on, there was only one giant rat down there? There's gotta be like another section of the mines that I've missed. Because I'll tell you, Star Wars Galaxies deserve better. I've never seen Star Wars Galaxies before you streamed it, and I really enjoyed watching it. It is, man, it's just so good and so in-depth, and there's just so much you can do with it. And don't get me wrong, like, this game, EverQuest as a whole is a pretty in-depth game. Like, the crafting system in this game is pretty wild. Uh-oh. I didn't realize where I was going, I guess. Let's go back that way. I wanted to go the other way, I think. And I think in this one you can pretty much, like, just craft whatever you want. You just have to have, like, the kits, and then it is... Is it this one? Is it this one? It's not that one. Is it this one? Yeah, so maybe it's not this one exactly. But there's skills, and so like there's actual like skills for the crafting things. And so you have to like level them up, and then you can just level them up and get better at it. One of those buttons. So like baking, blacksmithing, brewing, fishing, fletching, jewel crafting, pottery, tailoring, and special. So like all that stuff you have to spend points in, or like level up essentially. Man, there has to be another rat around here somewhere, right? How many? I think I wanted like 4 rats. Be kind of funny to like find them in buildings and stuff, though. Actually, you know, I don't know that he said how many he wanted. We got a little mushroom farm down here. Isn't that cute? Gray Bloom Farms. Baking supplies. Oh, we just made it. I feel like the Dark Souls roll when I do this. Like, I'm just, like, rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Weapons. What do I have? Just a dagger? Just a dagger. Oh, it's trying to get me to sell it to that guy. We don't want to sell it yet. Gotta get them frames. Yeah. But, like, this game doesn't tell you things like games back then, or new games do. Like, how would you... I would have just thought that these buildings were just boring, everyday, like, decoration. I would have never guessed that I could come in here and actually, like, look to these guys and talk to these guys. Come out here, do some fishing or something. Would have never guessed. You just had to start clicking on stuff to figure it out. That's what gaming magazines were for. That's true. I can still remember having a book for this game. It was EverQuest Champions of Narath, like, player's guide from, like, back in the day. And it was freaking cool, man. So both of those go to North Calendar. This takes you to the King. I've only seen 1 rat, so I feel like maybe we need to go back and talk to my guild master guy. And then maybe just try to give him that pelt and see what happens. The King. We can hail the king. Hail, your highness. Can we talk to him? Nope. What would you like your tombstone to say? Alright, we're going to try to go back and talk to my guild master. What was his name? Mater? We might not be able to find him right now because we're not in the right spot. Yeah. But I think we can take the zone to, like... Are we currently in North Caledon? We'll take the zone. I thought we were in North, but maybe we're in South. So that was a way that you could use to, like, find things in-game. You could hit that. And so then we just hit Mater there. Uh-oh, something mysterious prevented us from finding Mater. That means we're not in the right spot, I don't think. I thought we were. I thought Mater was over here. I wonder what prevented my find from working, because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, here he is. There's Mater. Oh, there's Mater. There's Jeet. Give? Turn in all quest items at once to complete this quest. So we do need more than one. How many do we need? 4, 5? So here we go. So this guy will train you in different skills. And these are all like melee and stuff like that. But then brewing is in here. Fletching is in here. So you could literally train. You could train all of these skills in this game. And basically practices. What is that? I feel like, what are daggers? One-handed piercing? It says it's rank 5. I can't train it. Hand-to-hand. Anyway. Let's go see if that rat respawned. I feel like there should be more than one rat down here. He did not. And I haven't seen whatever the other thing he was talking about was. So maybe we're in the wrong spot. I feel like I need to look up like a tutorial. I need a player's guide. Alright, let's head... Because I don't think that leads anywhere. I didn't see any rats down other than that. Alright, let's go ahead and head back up. We'll just go out to the Butcher Mountains there and we'll start killing stuff. Why are there mystic forces preventing me from finding my destination? I feel like that is exactly... There we go. Alright, let's get out there. Let's find some stuff to fight. Let's see if we can't kill some stuff and maybe level up a little bit. But man, this Champions in the Wrath book, it was EverQuest's first expansion, I believe. It introduced the Ixar race, and it was one of the coolest books I've ever had the pleasure of owning. Like, it was just, it had all kinds of cool information in there. It told you so much information about the game, and I kind of wish that I still had it, if I'm being honest. I'm just going to go fight some skeletons. Do you know what we do need to do, though? Oh, that's not what we wanted. We do need to, is it under L? There it is. Backstab. We need to auto backstab. We need to auto kick. and then we need sneak. Let's put that there. Maybe let's put that there. You know what? No. We're going to play this a little bit differently. We might leave it like that. Let's see about sneaking. Yeah, there we go. Now we're backstabbing. Let's go, baby. We're just going to sell all that stuff for now, I think. Quiet as a herd of elephants, they said. Go get him, little buddy. Ruined Miner's Tunic, 2 AC. 5 AC. We're going to switch that out. I don't know why I would have looted those and not sold those, so... Oh, we got to use our boots. Cloth shawl. We got a level 2. Is that shoulders? It is shoulders. Minor healing. Oh man, we gotta loot that axe. Right? We're a dwarf. Can we use an axe? It's got rogue on it. What's the delay? 36. The delay's 24. Can we put an axe in our offhand? We can! Shut up. Alright, let's go stab something. Let's go dual wield in here. Ooh, he's level 5. And you know what? The skeleton, though. Decaying dwarf skeleton. Rusty broadsword. Those arms? Those look like arms. Oh, there it is. I'm just being blind. I cannot see it. Alright, what do we have here? I think you need a dagger to do backstab, though. Yeah, backstab damage is 3. That doesn't say backstab damage. This doesn't say backstab damage. That's 5. That's 5. Should we put a sword on instead of the axe? Can I backstab with my offhand? That's the next question. Let's switch these around. Attack 2044. Attack 2652. Alright, so we want to do it that way, I think. That's a torch. We can sell that. Get him, little pet. we can merge that and make that more powerful. You were quiet as a cat stalking its prey. Oh man, but look how slow we are now. Let's try to sneak attack somebody. Oh, we're still sneaking. Look out. Does my sneak go up before sneaking? Fuck it, we're gonna send that guy in. That guy's got an eagle head, a crag chick. I believe you have to have a dagger in your main hand in order to backstab. Bat fur. We just gotta run around and attack everything out here. We can sell you and you and you. Go get him, little skunk. Kick his ass. Is that an ogre? Is that an ogre running through? The dwarves are gonna attack this guy. Look, that guard's chasing him right now. Uh-oh. Hey, everyone. Thanks for being part of the EverQuest Legends pre-order beta. There's something we'd like to test tonight. We could use your help starting around 3 hours from now, 9 p.m. We'd like to get as many people as possible inside a personal instance. If you're available at that time and would like to help, just create a private instance of any zone at around that time and stick around inside of it for 30 minutes. Thanks. Okay. We can give that a try. Did we get any new abilities? We did not get any new abilities when we hit level 2. Let's go take out the large skunk. I think I've been sprayed. I think I got sprayed. Why did we quit fighting him? My little pet skunk is like, why are we fighting another skunk? That skunk was trying to skunk you, little buddy. I gotta remember to be sneaking. I'm not sneaking enough, and my sneak's never gonna get any better if I don't try to sneak more. Go get him. What was that? What if I could sneak and have my boots up at the same time? You think I could do that? Backstab! Backstab. You know what we should look up is if we got any new auto skills. Doesn't look like it. Go get him, little skunky. Woo! Herd of running elephants. Coming for you. We got a club now. We can loot a club. Do I actually have a map of this zone yet? Nope, doesn't look like it. How do I get a map of this zone, I wonder? No map. Google it. Athletics, because we're jumping around. Herd of running elephants. That guy is a much higher level than us. I don't know if that means he'll attack us or not. Oh, that guy's a way higher level. This guy, on the other hand, we're gonna fuck him up. Ah! What do we got here? A little crag chick. Gonna fuck him up too. Where you going? Where you going? We were sneaking there, baby. So it looks like you do get backstabbed just in the face as a rogue. That's pretty cool. Not the American bird. That's a something bird. Large skunk. Let's go get him. See if we can sneak up on the large skunk. I wonder if it's better to be holding still when you try to sneak instead of moving. Still a herd of elephants. Yeah, yeah. Stabby stab. Let's see about that guy. Maybe we can sneak up on that guy. Maybe not. Go get him. Go get him, pet. I'll stab you in the face, goblin. In combat, we should work on casting the heal once in a while, just so we can get our channeling up too. So I have to be on the same server to group and see each other. I believe so. So if you want, if we're all going to keep playing on Kinos, I'm only level 2 on this guy, so I won't feel bad about like coming back over to that server and making a dwarf, because Well, obviously dwarves are the best, but... And I think Rogue Beastmaster might be something I can get behind. Well, there we go. We're stocking up. We're creeping up on our prey. I don't know if I actually get any sneak damage for that or not. I can't tell. But I'm thinking my my elf bard, or my half elf bard, he might not be the one for me. Maybe we'll pick bard up as the third class for this guy. Ooh, the backstab. Look at that damage. All up to you. I'm making a dwarf right now. On what server, sir? Are you on Kinos or are you on Freeport with me? Ooh, this guy's level 6. You know what? Go get him, little pet. Let's go take our chances here, see what happens. Kinos. I don't even know why I tried anything other than a dwarf. I should have just known better. They're clearly the best. Movement just posted in this EQL group. I don't know if we were doing it. Oh, I don't know. Uh-oh. I don't think I have a way of healing my buddy there. Not yet, anyway. Come on, little warder. Survive. Okay. Congratulations, you obtained your first alternative advancement point. That was pretty exciting. I don't think I have a way of healing him. Unless I can target him and heal him. I can. Right? Did that actually heal him? It did. Can't start sneaking while you're attacking. Well, that makes sense, I guess. We got some gloves. We want those. Herd of elephants. Alright, gloves. Gloves. Hands. There we go. We can go ahead and get rid of that. Go ahead and get rid of that. Can I give my pet any... I can give my pet stuff as a frickin'... Shut up. Can I put this here? Oh, no. No, cannot. All right. It would be an offhand thing. We can put a little torch in our offhand. Now we're running around with a little torch out. Probably harder to sneak with a torch out, though. That's the level 11. Let's go get this guy. I like the Befallen or whatever it was we were doing, that little group activity. That was pretty fun. Aha. Yeah. I genuinely have no idea where I am now. The mountains out here all look the same. Is that my skunk spraying or that skunk spraying? Oh, I think I got sprayed. What is this? Skunk spray. Ew. Ew. What do we got there? Level 4. I feel like I'm a melee hunter in World of Warcraft right now. Sending my pet in to attack and taunt. Die, goblin. Yeah. Can we sneak up on the spider? Nope. Whatever this thing is, it's not a spider, I guess. This bug. Bug. Well, you know, what I might have to do then, maybe, because I'm already kind of sort of geared for my high or half elf or whatever, is I might just have to switch this primary to rogue instead of bard. I've got a little bit of gear, I spent a little bit of money, you know, so maybe if I switch him up to rogue beastmaster, we could see how much fun we could have with him that way. I think he's level 7. I'd be down to hop on and run something with him if they're planning on run something, though. Beastmaster of Skunks. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, we got level 3, baby. What do we get? Anything? No new spells at level 3. That's a bummer. Do we get any new... Doesn't look... Oh, you know what I keep forgetting, though, too, is that I have stances I can put myself in. And I feel like I should be in... Where's offensive stance? There we go. Let's put offensive stance on. And then... There we go. If I put that on when I spend mana, I'll also heal a group member. Can I add my pet to the group? If I hit regroup, is my pet in the group? Oh, regroup in that sense is probably like bringing him back to me, like if he ran away. Oh, we're sneaking. We're sneaking. We're still sneaking. I don't think I can sneak with those boots. Rusty bastard sword. Let's grab that. I love the auto sell feature. The auto sell feature is so good. I have no idea where we are. It really is kind of crazy. Made a female dwarf berserker warrior. Yeah. That sounds like a good one. Sounds like it'd be fun. Alright, this is the edge of the mountain here. I don't think I can go... Let's go this way, maybe. Let's light the boots up here and see how fast we can go. Oh, there's a boat! Where's the boat go? Does it tell us where the boat goes? Can we even get on the boat? I don't think we can get on that boat. NPC, where? That guy? That guy? What's that guy doing way over there? 35 warrior? Drew Rosbind? Is he like the boss of the boat or something? Oh, he gives you a quest? Hail, friend. Fishing spot. Venture into Caladim. Important task. Chalice of Conquest. Strange currency. Noble Paladin. Crusade against the undead. How do we do that? Is that everything? Is there somewhere to see your quests, like a journal or something? Click this to open the marketplace. I guess the marketplace doesn't exist yet. Oh, here we go. Quest. Quest journal art. Well, that doesn't make any sense. I got rid of my... pet bar. Ooh, we're going to sneak up on this guy. Come on. Go get him, pet. Go get him. Yeah. Stabby stab. I haven't seen as much with my offhand. What? Where you going? Where you going? I'm going nowhere. Hey, you know what? Can I give my pet base damage? Doesn't look like it. But, what's my offhand do? 5? That offhand does 6. Boom. Probably looks ridiculous. Probably looks ridiculous. Goblin Warrior. Ah! 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 This is the Dark Souls roll. What's this say? That guy's a high level. That's somebody's pet. This must be the boat. Does this take us, does the boat take us to the Elven lands or something? What did my wife say? She said, I want some cake. Oh. From where? Question mark. What kind of cake? Question mark. Boo, female dwarfs do not roll. What? It's time to start over. Maybe it's a rogue thing. Maybe you gotta be a rogue, buddy. It's just male. There we go. Now we're sneaking. Do we get more sneak skill for moving around while sneaking is my question, I guess. Let's see what she said. I don't know, like a cake dip. I just want just ice cream. Yellow cake with chocolate icing. I'm not real picky right now. Alright, well, I think the follow-up to this is going to be... Do you want me to go pick up cake for you? Right, well, this seems to be back to the little dwarven area here. Cake dip, like blended cake in a blender. Yeah, I'm not sure that she has a preference on that one. Come here, bat. Come here, spider. You're not a spider, you're a bug. Come on down here. Come on down here. Ah. That's right, my little buddy there got your attention. I am real bummed that there's not like a map here. How do we get out of here? Do we just follow the road? I'm guessing we just follow the road. Maybe that boat is the only way out of here? We're sneaking again. Can I actually do more damage while sneaking is the question. When you're done streaming, I was going to try to convince you to maybe get Culver's. Well, you won't have to try very hard. Culver sounds delicious. Alright, let's see what's this way. Hello. That's a guard. That's a guard. What are you? You're a little level 8 guy. Paladin Enchanter. Yeah, this way. Are these two fighting each other? What's going on here? I feel like that must be is that an NPC? It has to be, because it doesn't give me anything about him. Die! Die, 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 die! Hello, friend. What are you? Oh, you apparently will attack. We don't want that. Ooh, what do we got here? Big spider? Let's go fight a big spider. Haha! Yeah, 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 yeah. That says rogue. What is that guy? That guy's cruising. Hold on a second. I kind of sort of recognize this area. I think that takes me back to Feydark, maybe? I think. I think. Go fuck up this goblin. You don't want none, son. Get out of the tree. There we go. That's right. Get out of the tree. I swear there was another goblin around here somewhere. The roll really is pretty amazing. I'm pretty sure this is taking me to Feydark. Or whatever it's called. Pretty sure I'm heading to the Wood Elf area. Uh-oh. Dagnor's Cauldron. Hmm. That sounds unfortunate. What is this? Ooh, buddy. This seems like maybe an area I'm not supposed to be. Hmm? What level that guy is? Boss? I don't know, man. Maybe. What level's this guy? 11? What in the world is he doing? Aha. 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 I guess a cleric, monk, wizard. That's the female barbarian walk? That's crazy. Oh, found a cauldron rat. Let's fucking kill this rat. Fuck you, little rat. Are these the rats I was looking for? Are these the rat hides I need? Maybe. What we got there? Rat ear, rat whiskers, rat meat. Yum. Will up 16 goblin? Nope, probably don't want to mess. Oop, nope, 22 goblin? Probably don't want to mess with those guys. What was that guy? 13? Probably don't want to mess with him either. That guy's level 36. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. We should probably not be here. Alright, so we're going to use our little origin thing. We're going to go back to our little town. How do we learn disciplines for Bard and Shadow Knight? What are you, sir? That depends on what you are. Look at that, right back here. Giant rat pelts. They get respawned? It did respawn. Go get it, buddy. Oh, you didn't even give me a rat corpse that time? What do we got going on down here? How much breath do I have? Jewel crafting. It's crazy to me that you can't sell stuff once you've used it. What is this? 15 practice. What does that mean? Limited your abilities. That's a bummer. Disarm. I don't get that to level 10. Can I trade my dual wielding up? Guess not. How about my sneak? Well, sir, you're not here to offer me anything? It's kind of lame. Get down there and use your fingernails. If you're new and you want to earn a pick, you can volunteer to exterminate the rats that have been infesting the mines. Exterminate the rats. Someone has to do the dirty work around here. Let it be you, new miners. Go patrol the mines, and if you see any rats, bash them good. Return to me with 4 rat pelts, and I will give you some armor as payment. Cap, you're going to have to smash the infernal cleaner. Clockwork cleaner. So my question is, though, is where do you find it? Like, can I, like, find clockwork cleaner? Can I find a giant rat? Is that a thing? Zone guide. Like, I don't see giant rat. I don't see clockwork cleaner. My level. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Do you have any work? Nope. Poison supplies. A parrying dagger. How much do they want for that thing? 3 gold. Golly. It's a shield. That's crazy. Do you think if I bought this, and used it, my damage would go up. Because right now my damage is 40 and 93. If we switch them, 27 and 73. Do you think another dagger? Think a rusty dagger? That's just a dagger. Will it go up any is the question. So 93 right now. Also still 93. Alright, so good to know. Now we look like a real rogue with 2 daggers. Stabby, stabby. Yeah, if you skip the tutorial, you don't get the boots. That is not good. You can end up with 3 pair of them and then have the AC for all of them. I don't understand. I mean, this is the mines, right? Like, is there another spot to, like, get to the mines? Do I need to go back this way? Do I get to them from in here? General supplies. Parcels. Are you the banker? You're the banker. Parcels. Is that the mail? What is this? Is this stuff that I've deleted? This is stuff I've deleted, I think. Well, that's fun to know. I didn't know that. Weapons. How much is that backpack? 6 gold. Holy cow. Do you think they have giant rat pelts here? Nope. He's gonna try to cheat. I mean, are we in the mines? Like, this is the mines, right? I don't think we are in the mines. Can we find the mines? Because this looks like mines. Like one giant rat at a time? That's obnoxious. There has to be more giant rats around here somewhere. And where's this clockwork guy at? Looted from giant rat located in the mines below North Caledon Bank. Well, that's... pretty sure that's where we just were. Wait, was it? Are we in North Caledon? We're in North Caledon, right? Maybe we're not. Oh, we are in North Caledon. There's only one down there, though. That's just obnoxious. It's the right place. Cleric spells. We're not a cleric. Maybe I gotta be sneaking for him to show back up? How funny would that be? They're like, he only respawns if you're sneaking. That would be a very dirty trick, I feel like. Like, dude only gave me one. I've killed him twice now. We're sneaky like a cat stalking prey. Do clerics get a way to refill endurance? I don't know. I don't know. Cool if there was a way to just freaking 67.75% drop rate. Well, that's a pretty freaking good drop rate. How long does it take it to respawn? Look at those little daggers. Look at that little sexy dwarf. Stop sneaking. Start sneaking. Quiet as a herd of elephants, they say. Do a little healing. Smithing supplies. $9 platinum. That's crazy. Oh, what is that? What was that? What was that? Fucking infected rat. 30% spawn rate. Quiet as a herd. Herd of elephants. Apparently my sneak is not very good. See, back when sneak was a skill that had to like proc or whatever versus actually like just going into stealth mode like World of Warcraft. We're just not very sneaky. Not very sneaky. does that even mean? Legacy of Jewel Craft. Is that like a book that teaches me jewel crafting? Giant rat. That spawn time is kind of crazy. And look at that. It's not even going to give it to me this time. Giant rat whiskers. No giant rat pelt. That's crazy. Crazy. All right. Well, my wife messaged me about Culver's, and now that's all I can think about is something to eat. So I think for now, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up, and we are going to go get some... Oh, we didn't want TikTok. We're going to go get some dinner. So we just want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Will from Will's Toy Clearance, because he gets a shout out at the end of every single stream just for being part of the Patreon. He is a paid member of the Patreon, so being paid member of the Patreon gets you a shout out at the end of every single stream, if that's something that you're interested in. We will be back later tonight, probably. Definitely going to be doing some gaming. We will see if we end up doing some more streaming. I feel pretty good about it. You know what? I hit dismiss on that, and it says that we're in an ad break. So if anybody is stuck in the ad break, I am very, very sorry. We're wrapping it up. We're going to get out of here. I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being part of my TED Talk, and I will catch you guys next time. Be good to each other. Be good to each other. Love you guys. Mwah. See you later. Peace out. Deuces.